Right, so it seems it's the season for discovering lots of amazing talents, and I've been doing that in the past few days. Well, with me in the studio is James, and the funny thing is, I've known him, I knew him when he was much younger, so I have very little recollection of my previous encounters with him. But he's in the UK and he's a solo guitarist, and we have him here today. We're going to find out a little bit more about him. So James, for those who don't really know you, give them some sort of a sense into what you do.
Also, me, I'm a guitarist. I work with producers. I work with different bands, different artists, whatnot. So yeah, I'm in a band as well, and I do solo guitaring as well. So yeah.
Cool. What's the name of your band?
GSE. So it stands for Generation Squad Entertainment.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Give us a sense of what that band stands for. What kind of music do you do?
Okay, so we do all types of music. So we do Afro beats, hip hop, R&B, UK music, everything. So what we do is we take songs that are popular and we create a party vibe and add our instrument and add our own sound to it. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. We started in 2018, had the first headline show. 2019 had another one, sold out 500 people. So yeah, had some special guests and it was quite good.
Cool.
Yeah.
In terms of the collective, what is it like? Is it made of mostly Ghanaians?
Everybody's a Ghanaian.
Everybody's in there. Mostly Africans, I'm guessing.
Everybody in the group is a Ghanaian.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. So how did it start for you? When did you discover your talent?
So I started in, I'll say, primary school. So I used to play different instruments, but there was one day where a Rastafarian, he was Italian and French, came to the school with a guitar. I said, I'm here to teach guitar. And I was like, yeah, this guy's cool. Let me try and see what I can do. I started learning and I just started to pick it up and I was quite good at it. So I just kept at it. And then, yeah, here I am today. So
cool.
I've just been
So
doing it.
do you remember your first sort of official gig where you were actually playing in front of a crowd and in front of an audience?
So I've been playing at church, but my first proper gig was at the Jazz Cafe in London. So it's in, where is it? Camden. It's in Camden. So it was for a violinist headline show. His name was Darge Jordan. And yeah, so that's a really iconic venue. So that as my first gig was quite big because not a lot of people have played there before. So it was, I was thrown into the deep end. So, but it was a very good experience, helped mold me in terms of performing.
Were you born in the UK or you were born here?
I was born in the UK.
But you do come down?
Yeah, I've been coming down.
How often do you come?
Before it used to be every 2 years, but in 2019 I've been here twice.
Twice
so
already.
yeah.
Good. I mean, when you go back this time, what's so different? I mean, it was a season where did you get to perform in Ghana?
No, but I should be having a performance Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's going to be like the first performance in Ghana.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Great.
New environment.
And I realized that you've also got a chance to play with some top musicians as well. Run us through a few of them.
So Simi, Afro B, Malogo, some people with our band from the UK, Tion Wayne, One Ace and Rams. A variety of people. Kwamz N Flava.
Kwamz N Flava as well.
Yeah,
cool.
So a lot of people.
So did they reach out to you, your group, or usually it's?
So it depends. So sometimes they need a guitarist. They come across my social media because I started with uploading videos and then some of them went viral, whatnot. So I build like a little following. So sometimes it's through that, sometimes it's through a recommendation of another artist. So it varies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, what has been some of your highlights, your personal, if I should ask you to pick your top three, what would they be?
In terms of my music?
And experiences.
So I'll definitely say playing for Simi because that was at the BBC, so it was quite a big thing for me. It was televised, whatnot, so that was quite big. Another moment, I played at X Factor with a contestant. I backed him. What else? And I think there's 4, but the last headline show, because that was quite big. The special guests that we got were quite big. So we got Tion Wayne, One Ace, and Rams, and Darko, who's come in the limelight recently. So yeah, so
And that was your first headline, I mean for the group, that was your first headline?
Yeah, so the first one was more of a variety show,
Okay.
because we played together in church. So we said, oh, let's just do something for the youth in our church. But that show in 2019 was the actual first headline show. And then we took everybody by surprise.
So I mean, sometimes there's that difficulty for people who come from the church to be accepted generally and still be relevant within the church. How has your church people sort of embraced what you're doing? Because you're not only doing gospel music now, you're doing secular music as well. How is that going?
I think what matters is your values and who you are as a person, because I feel like if we stay true to who we are, even though we're doing what we're doing, we can still stay true to who we are even though we're doing what we're doing. So the band's name is Generation Squad Entertainment. So our vision is to impact our generation through entertainment. So what we're trying to do is entertain people, capture them, and then gain relevance to the extent where we can start to draw them into what we want to draw them into. So eventually start producing our own live music and kind of directing people to who we actually are. So I think it just matters about your values. So even though we're doing secular music, we still play at church, we still go to church every Sunday, so keep the same values.
Cool. You did mention that some of your videos went viral. When you're picking a song to sort of do a cover of, what do you consider? And also maybe you can give us maybe 3 of your performances that have done very well, even to surprise you, perhaps.
So one that happened about a year ago. So I was just in my uni room, just playing whatnot, and then I just started playing. I said, oh, let me post this on Snapchat. So this was an artist called Roddy Rich. So it was just a song, what was it called? Project Dreams. So I said, oh yeah, let me post it on Snapchat. People liked it. So I said, oh, let me post it on Twitter. And then all of a sudden Marshmello retweeted it and he was like, so dope. So I was like, oh wow, this is going quite big. And then it started going to a lot of people. So that was something quite big. My first ever cover was Did You See by J Hus, and he retweeted it. I got a lot of attention. So that kind of sparked the covers. So that's where I started doing the covers and stuff. And then there's just been various covers that I've been doing that has been capturing the attention of certain artists. Yeah.
Great. So to wrap up, what is the future like for you? What would you like to do? Yeah,
so I believe the future is very bright. So there's a very big vision with what we're doing, but just small steps, you know. So yeah, this year we plan to have another headline show with the band. I plan to do a lot more solo performances, work with a lot more artists, be on a lot more songs, which I do already. So I put guitar on people's tracks, whatnot. So I plan to do more of that. So a lot of big things are coming.
Great. All the best, James.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you again. It's a wrap.